opening for Benny Benassi at Spin. That was in July of 2009. That was a good time. A lot of people there. A lot of fun. Another recent event that I played at was another Sound in Motion event. My buddy Dan Hack and I got to play the main stage at Epic right before the Crystal Method went on, right before Christmas. So that was a good time. Those are some memorable points for me in 2009. First and foremost, DJing is about entertaining people. People come to clubs and to shows and to parties to have fun and listen to good tunes, and if people come and they're not having a good time because the music isn't good, then you're obviously not doing something right. So, you know, first and foremost, you got to please the crowd. Secondly, I like to try to educate the crowd a little bit. I play a more obscure genre for the upper Midwest area of the U.S., breakbeat. And so a lot of people don't necessarily get breaks. So I try to mix it up and play some different things, and then also some more accessible things, so that, like I said, people still have a good time. And also, I want to have a good time. If I'm not having a good time, then, you know, what am I doing there? But most importantly, it's all about the crowd and the people. You're there to entertain people and make them have a good time. My most notable memory as a DJ was probably back in 2003. JT invited me to open for DJ Qbert at what, you know, it's Epic now, but it used to be the Quest back then. So I get to open for one of the biggest and most badass turntablists in the face of the planet. And you know, I start DJing, and sometimes when you're DJing, you get, you know, you're looking down at your records, and you know, you're trying to do your thing. And I looked up, and the last time I looked up, there was just a few people, and when I looked up the second time, there was like 1,500 people there, and it was amazing. Everyone's looking at you, and oh, it was a great time. Plus, I got to play in the main room at the Quest, which is always a great thing. My favorite venue's got to be Epic Nightclub. Sound in Motion puts on huge shows there. You know, it's almost like a second home to me, being part of the crew. You know, got Tiesto and Paul Van Dyke and all these great parties and all these great memories. And it also goes back to before it was called Epic, when it was the Quest. And once again, tons of great shows there, and I've played there a bunch of times, and it's definitely my most favorite and most memorable venue in Minneapolis. Perfect night at a party or at the nightclub. You know, obviously you want to have a lot of people there. Secondly, you want those people to be having a good time. If they're not having a good time, then what's the whole point? After that, you gotta have a hot DJ playing hot tunes, and you gotta have a good sound system. Even if the DJ is the best DJ on the planet, if the sound system isn't rocking, you know, once again, people aren't going to enjoy it. It's not going to be as enjoyable for myself or for the people that are all there to have a good time. Lastly, if Jeff Hunter's playing, that's even better. Something that's worked for me as I've been pursuing a career as a DJ, you know, and I started out doing this early on, is creating really unique and memorable mixes, demos, CDs, things of that nature. So if I could help out an up-and-coming DJ, I would say that if you're going to make a mix CD to give out to people and to hopefully promote yourself with, make sure that it looks cool. You know, you don't want just some kind of permanent marker with your phone number written on there. Make a cool name, well, make a cool label with your name on it. Make sure it's memorable looking. Make sure it has all your contact information on there. And also make sure that the mix that you put on the CD is of high quality. Make sure your mixing is good, and make sure that it's, you know, fun and relevant and cool music. If you're going to put out a crappy demo, you're not going to get booked. But if you put out a super cool looking demo with a badass label and it sounds great, you're on your way. In 2010, I'm obviously looking forward to helping Sound in Motion out with promotion of shows. You know, we bring in a lot of fun, globally known talent, and it's always a great time to you know, put on a show, help promote it, get people in there having a great time. I'm also looking forward to continuing my twice a month radio show on nsbradio.co.uk. I do 2 hours every second and fourth Friday of each month. You know, 2 hours of breakbeat music. It's a really good time. Hope to be able to continue to do that. And finally, I want to try my hand at music production. You know, that if you want to get big and have people really take note of you and stuff like that, you gotta put out a few cool tracks and take it to the next level. And I feel like that's something that I want to do in 2010.